Right guys, so the next piece of the process is to get the lost wax into the investment. So before I do so, I will weigh the piece. That way I can work out the amount of bronze I need to melt down in order to replace all the wax that gets lost out of the investment. And then the flask, I will tape it all up. So I have a little flask here. I'll do it in a slightly bigger flask because it's a bit too small for this one. But basically you can see all the holes in the flask. So by taping them up, that just prevents the investment coming out of the holes while it's setting. And then once the investment's set, then the tape is removed and then the wax can be melted out. So yeah, I'll show you how to do the next bit. Right guys, so my flask is all clean from last time. I've jet washed it as soon as I finished with it, and then it's being stored inside in the dry. So I'm going to tape it up now. It's the first section of the investment process. So right guys, so I've got the pangolin set up in the flask. Everything's all marked up so I can locate him just in case it moves while pouring in the investment. I've done a quick vac test on the vacuum. It's currently holding vac, so we're good to go on that. Just in case there's been any damage to any of the seals or anything, always a good job to check before you mix it up, because obviously such a tight turnaround on the investment that if there was any problems that you've got no chance of fixing them in that process. So I've also got my investment all weighed out, ready to go in. The water's weighed, that's ready to go. I have a set amount that I do for this size flask, so it's 25 kilos of investment and 10 kilos of water. And I've got the mixer there ready to go. So yeah, let's get him in. Okay guys, so the wax is now in the investment. It's totally gone off, it's solid, it's been there for 90 minutes now, so as soon as the 90 minutes has elapsed you can burn it out. I'm going to actually be burning this out tomorrow because it's quite late here, so I'll burn it out tomorrow and then get it in the kiln ready for pouring on Thursday first thing. So yeah, really chuffed. Evening guys, so I forgot to do a video of taking the tape off the investment flask, but basically yeah, I just remove all the tape, same way I put it on, just peel it all off. And then the flask has now been lowered into the kiln. It's upside down, so it's on like a little metal funnel, which all the wax then is heated out and runs out the bottom of the kiln and into this bucket. So this is pretty much burned out now. I don't know if you can see in there, but that is full of wax. So this has been on soak now for 4 hours, well nearly. There's like 10 minutes left on this cycle, and then I'm going to get the flask out, flip it the right way up, remove the funnel and block the bottom of the base off, and then he will then soak overnight in the kiln at a much higher temperature to really bake the investment, and then he's ready for casting in the morning. So yeah, happy days. Okay guys, so the pangolin is now completely burnt out, so we're going to get the flask out and flip it the right way up, ready for casting in the morning, and then it'll go back in the kiln overnight and bake the investment. Yep. Yeah, clear. I'll leave it open slightly. Yeah, just remove the burn out funnel. And placing the bottom back into the kiln. Dan's just flipping the flask the correct way up. Yep. And that's it, just change the kiln setting and happy days, we'll be ready for the morning.